Welcome to Auburn Addicts, everybody. Today we talk about the Samford Bulldogs. On today's show, we have Nick, we have Marcus, we have Alabama Dre. We're going to talk a little bit about the Samford Bulldogs. But first, Marcus, I want to apologize to you in front of the whole world. I talked about your internet. Nick, you did too. You talked about his internet too. But I'm going to apologize to you, Marcus, because I talked about your internet, and guess what? My internet froze through the whole show. I guess it's like the old people say, God don't like ugly. So, Marcus, I'm not going to talk about your internet anymore. Until next week, let's go. All right, everybody, welcome to Auburn Addicts. It's another show. We're doing a recap show from yesterday. We're gonna go into Texas A&M. I got my friends. Let me run them down to y'all guys. I got Nostradamus Nick. Everybody is in the house today.
I tried to tell y'all.
I got Alabama Einstein Dre in the house today. And I got the up and coming rising star, the most famous man you never heard of yet, Marcus. Yeah. All right, guys. All right, let's get right into it. We don't keep the people waiting. Let's go straight into Samford. All right. Mm-hmm. We ain't talking about Samford like Samford and Son. They ain't even Samford and Son. Okay, they Samford. Okay. So first of all, what I want to get from y'all, Samford. Tell me, did they improve from Cal? Yes, no. What's your feelings on the improvement? Did they make any improvement? Did they make the adjustments you guys wanted them to make? Hit me with it, Nick. Come on. Did they make the adjustments from Cal to now to get ready? You know what I'm saying, for the next game? You good with the adjustments? Come on.
Overall, yes.
Okay. Overall, it's found, brother. It's found.
Yeah. Nah, like I said last week when we was on last week, I said that you brought Hugh Freeze brought Payne Thorne in to be his guy at quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. If you brought him in to be your guy at quarterback, let him run the offense. And it looked like yesterday watching the game, they let Payne Thorne run the offense. Mm-hmm. It looked. He made two bad decisions, I would probably say. Throwing it in deep coverage, throwing it in triple coverage instead of throwing it to Jair Shorter on that. I think it was like third and 8 or something like that. And then he threw another interception, something like that. But other than that, he played a pretty solid game if you take those two interceptions away. So, yes, I saw the improvements on the offensive side of the ball. You didn't really see the two quarterback thing going in and out, nothing like that, which was very, very nice to see. So, yeah, I mean, if you basically gave the man the confidence, letting them know, all right, we're gonna run the offense through you, which is what he needed to do in the first place. If that was not what he was going to do, then let Robbie Ashford be the starter. Let Robbie Ashford be the quarterback and things of that nature. That's how I felt about it. But you brought Payne Thorne in because that's your guy that you brought in to run the offense. Mm-hmm. He did that. He let him run it a week before SEC play. He got some things that he need to clean up. But I think overall it is you should be pleased, satisfied at best, but pleased just because they actually let Payne Thorne run the offense and throw the ball.
Okay. That's fair. So that's fair. That's fair. What you got on it, Marcus?
I gotta agree with Nick 100%. Okay. I like the game plan, even though I didn't feel like Samford was that much of a competition for us anyway. Mm-hmm. But the game plan looked crisp. I seen that they like to put Ashford in when we're in the red zone to kind of shake up the defense a little bit, to keep them on their toes. So I like that little wrinkle that they put in the offense. And I feel like we need to feature Fairweather, the tight end. We need to feature him more in SEC play because he might be the best tight end in the SEC this year.
Oh, okay. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Dre, from the outside looking in. Now, you predicted Auburn to lose the Cal. They was funky, but what you
they almost made a truth out of me, but then they made a lie out of me.
Yeah, no.
the kicker made a lie out of me.
All right, Drell. This is the thing though, Drell. You said they was gonna lose, but then you said Auburn got magic, and you didn't count enough on that Auburn magic.
Hey, the Auburn magic came through, man. But look, everything I said about the West Coast and just just adjusting to that, it happened. But Auburn was the better team, and they figured it out.
Yeah, no, I agree. You know, I ain't gonna say you was, that far off, man. You just didn't predict the W. You predicted all the funky play. You did
Everything
that.
Everything was set into place, but Auburn had the better team, and they found a way to get the W.
All right, man. All right, we'll let you go on that, Drell. We'll let you go on that. Now, as far as what you saw in the Cal game, from the highlights you saw, whatever you saw on the Samford
I watched a good bit of the. I watched more of the Cal game than the Samford game. And first half, first half of Samford, it was looking kind of like Cal. But then they let Thorne loose. He made some throws, a little bit better decision making. So it was good to see them, let him loose, let him run that offense. You know what I'm saying? Definitely an improvement.
So, Dre, tell them what you told me, and I think we all heard what you said, but tell the people, man, what you told me about Peyton Thorne, which I still believe, and I get that commentary in a minute. But go ahead.
Hey, he's an incredible talent. He can make some good throws. He can make some good decisions, but he can kill you. He can kill you with some bad turnovers. Some stuff that you like. I don't know if this guy should be on the field, because why would you do that?
Man, bro, you hit it spot on. Because that's my analysis right there, man. From last game to this game, the only problem I got, man, is Peyton Thorne, bro. He throws the inexplicable pick, and you just like, dude, why would you do that? He did. I did the film, and I got a cut up. Y'all can go back and look at it. I did a cut up when he played Ohio State. He did the exact same thing in that game, bro. He dropped back, had a clean pocket, threw it in the triple coverage, and they intercepted. And I'm just like, bro, why did you do that? And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all, and y'all tell me. Please tell me. It's like, bro, everybody just like, oh, he played a great game. Oh, it's awesome, except for the 2 picks. And it's just like, we ain't gonna worry. Like, it didn't happen. Like, oh, don't worry about it. He just threw 2 picks. They
wasn't good picks either. They wasn't like picks you say, oh, it bounced off the receiver hands, or I can see what he was doing. No, it was bad picks.
One of them did. That first interception did actually bounce off of Shane Hook's hands. It bounced off his.
But it looked like the DB.
No, but he's saying the defender hand. Yeah,
the DB got in there and made a play. He shouldn't have threw that.
It was 2 or 3 people around him.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
I'm just like, maybe
hold on. Which interception you talking about? The second one or the first one?
No, the first one.
The first one he threw in the red zone to Shane Hooks. It actually hit the receiver's hands. It actually hit his hands. It went through his hands, and then the defender caught it. Now the second one he threw into triple coverage. And I'm like,
that's the one.
Bro, like, why did you take that route? That's like Nick Marshall taking the dig route, throw it to Ricardo Lewis on the Prairie Jordan Harris. And that's the wrong throw to pass, but it just worked out in favor. But my thing is, you had Jair Shorter wide open in the flats, and like if he would have caught that, he would have been running for days. Like he was legit. And I'm sitting there looking, I was like, why did you throw that? Like, why did you throw that particular route right there? I was like, all right, man, whatever. But it is.
But that's the thing right there, man. It's just like, I'm like, man, that's a concern. That thing is concerning to me, man. He throwing them, and then Robbie do the same thing, bro. Robbie did the same thing in the Cal game. He rolled right, bro. You threw it in the triple coverage, just like, bro, what are we doing? So that leads back to, okay, why they ain't holding Gurney in there, but they ain't good.
I said it last week.
Hey, I like Holden, but I don't know what they got against him, or if he's not ready, or what. Yeah. I think he gonna end up playing this season. I think he's gonna end up playing at some point.
So Nick, here we go again. You talking about they don't? So you saying, to clarify, they not playing Holden because they don't like Brian Harsin?
Auburn does not like Brian Harsin, bro.
So that's why they not playing Holden.
Look,
I
would not put it past them. That's the reason why Holden's not playing. I would not put it past them. They want to get rid of every evidence of Brian Harsin, bro. I would not put it back. I'm not saying that's the reason why, but I'm just saying, look, come on.
That's a deep conspiracy. That's a deep conspiracy right there, Nick.
Bro, it was a conspiracy when they tried to fire the man after the first year. After they said all that. That's a whole nother conversation, man. It was a conspiracy when they tried to fire that man after his first year at Auburn for saying some stuff that he ain't even do. But you know, it is what it is. I'm good, man. I just put it like this. You have to have a legitimate reason to get rid of somebody. And I'm not saying Brian Harsin should have stayed at Auburn, but that was a really messed up reason they tried to get rid of Auburn. I mean, get rid of that man. I was like, all right.
Did he say he was gonna do that?
I'm just saying, man. I feel strongly about that situation.
He said he was his attorney. He said he was.
I feel strongly about that. I feel strongly about that one.
You got tears on that one, Nick, bro. Nick, bro, you like the Brian Harsin, man. You love stars, man. Come on, admit it, man. You love. You got a man crush on Harsin, man.
Nothing like that. I just thought it was wrong how they tried to manufacture a story to get rid of a coach. That's what I thought.
So this all about a moral stance. What it is.
That's exactly what this is about. It's a moral stance. They ain't got nothing to do with what happened on the football field, because we all know what he did on the football field was boo boo. It was straight boo. But all I'm gonna say is this, though. I will say this: you try to manufacture a story to get rid of that man, which was wrong, and everybody know that. But it's all right, though. He gone. He back in Boise, so it is what it is.
Nick, do you text him every now and then? do you text him? You know,
I don't think Brian Harsin want to hear from us. I think he's okay. He's not coming back. He's not coming back this way ever again. I don't even think Brian Harsin will ever pass through Auburn. I don't think he would ever do that. I think he's gonna try to find a way to go around Auburn.
Yeah,
I guess. But anyway,
Nick, bro, I'm saying that thing like it's like it's just like an automatic reaction. We say Brian Harsin, bro, you be like, boy, leave Brian alone, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They want to get rid of everything dealing with him. He didn't exist in Auburn history at all.
That's what they trying to say. That's what they gonna do, man. I wouldn't be surprised. But you know, it is what it is. Worry you anyway.
All right, man. We're gonna try not to bring up Brian Harsin again. I'm gonna try, Dick, man. I'm gonna try. All right, on to the next. Let me ask y'all this: Did anybody learn anything from Samford? Did anybody learn anything from the Samford game other than I'm expecting, you know? And I'm not wishing no bad, but I'm not gonna be surprised if dude throw 2 or 3 picks in the A&M game. I ain't gonna be surprised. But did we learn anything else at Samford?
I think we learned this defense could actually be elite.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Now the test gonna be this week. The test for me, I got to see this week, man.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think this could be an elite. I mean, and the reason why I say that is because, you know, Auburn has had trouble generating turnovers in the past. Yeah, I had 2 of them. They had 2 of them in this game. I think they had 5 through 3 games now.
Jesus,
something like that. They have like 5 turnovers through 3 games. I think what made this defense better is moving Jalen's system from boundary corner to a free safety position. That's what made this defense easily better. With him playing back there, roaming around in the free safety part of the field, that man's serious. That man, he could probably play his way into a draft pick.
I think he is. He is, bro. First week he was I think he was the number 1 safety in the nation. As far as stats and stuff first. Yeah, so he's definitely up in his stock, man. His pro football focus grade going up. So yeah, I think he's gonna play into a draft pick. Yeah. Marcus, did you learn anything from Samford? Anything?
That we can adjust.
Okay.
That we can adjust, because I was thinking that we were gonna come out with a 2 quarterback system just to keep testing it out. And I'm glad that we did what we did. So We let Peyton throw the ball a little bit. It looked like we picked who we were gonna run with for the season. So,
Nick, as an Alabama fan, did you learn anything from Samford? Anything, Nick, that you could take back to Saban and snitch on us?
Nick, you an Alabama fan?
No, I'm not. I didn't know where that came from.
Y'all didn't know Nick was Alabama, bro. Nick a mole in this thing, bro. Nick a mole.
No, I'm not.
Oh man, that's why he vouched for Bryce Young like that.
Definitely not. No, I think Bryce Young is a
Hold up.
great.
Stop, y'all. Stop. Honestly, stop, y'all. Stop. Honestly, y'all didn't know Nick was an Alabama fan.
No, I did not know that.
This is funny. This is hilarious right now.
But that explains so much on my show for my listeners. Because they always be asking me, they're like, I thought both of y'all were Auburn fans. Why he love Bryce Young so much?
So what? So you can't like a player from another team?
I'm just saying. Hey, look,
man.
If you're an Alabama fan, it speaks a lot.
No, Nick ain't. I'm just joking.
I know.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, okay. Golly, bro, we finna go off. I don't want to do it, but I gotta stop right here. Just pause the show and listen. Nick, with this, Bryce Young is a top 10 quarterback right now. Have you heard that, Dre? Let me catch you up. Look how Dre look. Okay, Dre, this is the thing. Nick said that before they play the game, in his prediction, this is his opinion, and we should respect everybody's opinion, but we just want to get your thoughts. And I want to ask Nick what he think after the season has started. He said, so I'm gonna catch you up, Dre. He said Bryce Young right now, this was before the season started. He said Bryce Young right now, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nick, I don't want to misquote you. He was like, now, Bryce Young is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL before he take a snap.
Yeah, I say that.
And Drell is an Alabama fan, but go ahead, Drell.
Even if he got the qualities and the talent, you can't say that because you ain't seen it yet. They don't have nothing surrounding him for him to even show it this season. Probably
they do. They have stuff surrounding him. They do.
So do you still stop right there? So do you still like Marcus rubbing his head? So do you still think that way, Nick?
Yeah, I do. I still think Bryce Young is top.
After he's played and you've seen him play
one game.
Okay, after one, okay, right. But I'm saying, so we have a sample size now. After, and we finna move on because this finna be crazy. But so you saying right now out in the NFL, you would rate Bryce Young 1 through 10. Where is he landing? And we'll move on after that.
Number 10.
You know number 10?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 9 in front of him.
Yeah.
Number 10. You number 10.
Okay.
Now, if you ain't the 9 in front of him, I might be like, hey, you got a point.
Go to 9 in front of him.
Oh, God.
All right, let's go to 9 in front of him.
I don't need what I know. Let me say this first. I don't need to know the 9 in front of him. I need to know who 11. Then that'll tell me a lot. Who's 11?
Kirk Cousins.
Who?
Kirk Cousins.
Hey, Bryce Young might be better than Kirk Cousins. So, hey, if Kirk 11.
Okay,
hey.
who 12, Nick? Who? Like, give me the outside. Who behind Bryce Young?
Right now, who behind is starting quarterbacks in the NFL? Who behind Bryce Young right now? In my opinion,
Marcus looking
based off, and that's fine. It's cool. And you go back and listen to episode number 2 or 3 on the Water Cooler podcast.
Yeah, y'all go listen to the coolest water cooler podcast. Listen to episode. What is it? 2?
It's either 2 or 3. It's 2 or 3.
Listen to all of them, but it's on.
What I did was I took Bryce Young's Heisman Trophy year numbers, and I took the numbers he had last year at Alabama, and I put them into the NFL passer rating QBR formula. And if you were to put his numbers in that formula, he would have been number 1 each one of those years, ahead of all the top 10 quarterbacks in the league that year. That's what I did.
But you can't put college stats in an NFL data generator. You see what I'm saying? It's like that don't translate. Reggie Bush didn't translate the way he played at Southern Cal.
You can do that for every Heisman quarterback.
Yeah, you can.
I did it. And
it don't translate.
I think off of the man's talent, and I think off of his numbers, I think the man is a top 10 quarterback right now in the NFL. And I want to have this conversation at the end of the year. I want everybody to remember this. And when the end of the year come, I want y'all to be like, okay, he had a point. But
okay,
I'm gonna leave it.
But Nick, that's different. Hold up, that's different than saying hey, we gonna go through a season, and then I believe that once the season is going to progress, that this dude is gonna be a top 10 quarterback by the end of the year. You saying he's a top 10 before he takes a snap?
Yes, I think he is.
No.
I think he's a top 10 quarterback before he takes a snap.
I do this right here. Okay. Let me get my notes, man. Nick, you got me, man. You got me, Nick. You Deion sounded me. You got me.
What? Okay. Right.
You know, Deion be coming, with these compelling things that just make you engage. And you know what I'm saying? You got that gift, man. I give it to you. You got that gift. That's why the coolest water cooler podcast going just have 100,000 subscribers, man. You know, so that's a compliment. Yeah.
Hopefully so.
Yeah, Marcus is gonna be little.
That's fine. Even Marcus was the one that said LSU is not a Final Four. It's not a Final Four team. He said that after one game. But I mean, it is what it is. So just because they had one bad game, now you writing them off for the rest of the season.
Well, this thing is going to take a life of its own. Okay, so you think LSU was a top 4 team?
No, I didn't put him in my top 4. He was the one that put him in his top 4. But
you still say they top 4, Marcus? No. God, how did we get here? No. I'm paralleling it to what I'm saying about being Bryce Young being a top 10 quarterback. So after one game, you're saying just because he had one bad game, he's not a good quarterback. I'm saying no.
I'm not saying I'm saying based on talent. I'm saying based on
that, Nick.
I'm not saying that.
We really just sat here and said we had one sample size of the man playing. He only played 5 series in the preseason. He really only played 5 series.
Yeah, but I'm saying what I was saying, I wasn't saying he a bad quarterback. I was just saying from the first game, bro, after the first game, everybody gonna have stats. And whether it's the worst quarterback in the league, after the first game, he could be the top number 1 quarterback in the league. So we just going off the first game. Going off the first game with LSU, you would have to say, okay, they ain't looking like a playoff team right now.
That's fine, but that's just one game, though. That's one game. That's why
I know, but that's my question is going off what you see in his play.
Okay, so let me ask you.
You see what I'm saying? That was the question. Now that you've seen him play in the first week, who are the top 10 quarterbacks in the league based on what we see?
So what you see and what you saw at Alabama, you can't sit here and tell me Bryce Young is better than half of the NFL quarterbacks in the league right now.
I can't say that because he hadn't played in the NFL.
I respect that.
That's the only reason. I'm not saying that it's not possible. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying you're wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying you're wrong. Not saying it's not possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of like, I don't know how I don't know how you came up with it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just like, how do we come to that conclusion that
I gave you the reason why. I said based on what I saw him play at Alabama and based on what I see in the NFL now, I think Bryce Young is a top 10 quarterback. And I took his numbers because he played in the SEC, and majority of the draft picks come from either the SEC or the Big Ten, which is basically going to make a 53-man roster in the NFL. Those are the guys that you play in college, which is basically going to be the same speed, same type of build, same type of body build that you're going to be playing against. If you put those numbers that he had in college, his Heisman Trophy year and his last year, he would have been number 1 respectively both of those years.
In the NFL?
Yes.
Okay, so what you telling me, Nick? God, I want to stop y'all. So y'all stop me, okay, please.
No,
Nick got me. Nick got me. No.
The reason why I said it is because you asked you want to see where I got it from. So I just told you where I got it from. And that's what I base my opinion.
I get where he's coming from, but I can't make that statement. I can't make a statement like that until I factor in all the outside factors, until I see what's going on with Bryce Young, until I see how he fit in the scheme, until I see they play calling, until I see the wide receivers making catches or not making catches, or not running their routes, not being on the same page with Bryce Young. He may be a top 10 quarterback in the league, but I can't make that statement until I see it in action with everything that's going on around him and how he plays within that system.
I respect that. No, I respect that, and I'm saying he is based on what I've seen him do and what he can do. That's
he
what
has the potential to be a top 10 quarterback in the league.
I respect everything that's all I've said. But based on what I saw Bryce Young do at Alabama behind that offensive line, that was horrible. And then what he has now in the NFL what he has now in the NFL, and based on the numbers that he had those two respective seasons, based on what the other quarterbacks QBRs was those same seasons, I have to put him in the top 10 as a top 10 quarterback. That's just the way I see it.
Marcus, go. Because I know you be sleeping on this one right here. You be like at night sleeping. You been sleeping on this one. Marcus be tossing and turning at night on this one. Go ahead, Marcus.
Man, I can't say nothing Darrell didn't say, bro.
Okay.
Because if you listen to our podcast, I said the exact same thing. I'm not saying he ain't talented.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the scheme. Like, look, he don't even have an offensive line for real this year, man. He getting killed back there.
No, he's not.
Bro,
he's not.
Bro, did you not see the first game?
No, I saw the first half.
He threw them 2 interceptions?
I saw the first half of the game. I did. We didn't see the second half because we was recording last week. I didn't see the second half. But Bryce Young was moving the ball.
Go back and watch the whole game, Nick.
He was moving the ball down the field, bro.
Go back
so
and
if you see the whole game, he's gonna run him down. He's gonna be like number 15. He's gonna drop him down a little bit.
I ain't saying that, but at least he'll understand it. There's more factors in. It plays more into the factors that the system has to be right for him to succeed right off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
for a rookie quarterback to come in the NFL to succeed, the team has to be built for him to succeed.
The team is built around him. They went and got all these players around him this offseason because they knew he was going to be the number 1 draft pick. They knew that. So
he threw 2 picks.
He threw 2 interceptions. Yeah, he do. I don't know how the interceptions was thrown because we were recording at the time, so I can't tell you exactly if it was his fault or the receiver fault.
He got baited. He got baited by Jesse Bates. But that's just you're gonna learn that as you got
Einstein up in the right hand corner now. Okay, we got Einstein up in the right hand corner now. Go ahead, Einstein. What happened? Tell us what happened.
Me personally, I can't speak on the 2 interceptions because I didn't see them happen. I can't tell you. He's saying the DB baited him into the reception. Okay, that's something that you got to learn. Like in the NFL, those windows do close faster than they do in college.
That's exactly what happened.
Half a second faster in college than they do in the NFL than they do in college. Now, the second one, I don't know. It could have been the receiver caught it, it bounced off his hands and popped into somebody else's hand. That's not Bryce Young's fault. Come on. Think about it. I just can't. I don't know. So until I see those 2 interceptions, we'll see what happens. But they play tomorrow night, though. They play
that should tell a lot because the Saints got a good defense. I ain't gonna lie.
Dre, why did he throw the second interception?
Yeah. How did he throw the second interception?
It was the same as the first one.
He got baited. Okay, cool. All right, fine. So that's it. So he got baited. That's fine. That's a young quarterback learner, but I still think off his talent, he's still in the top 10. Off his talent.
Marcus got a little smirk on his face, man. I can't even explain it.
All I'm saying is if they struggle with Atlanta, man. Marcus team defense is way better than Atlanta defense to me.
All I'm gonna say is this: Marcus team need help. That's it. They won today, but they need help.
Who's Marcus team? Who Marcus team?
Buffalo Bills, man.
Okay. Let me ask y'all this, and we gonna move on, man. We got to get back to Samford, man. Y'all derailing this with some Alabama Bryce Young, bro. Let me kill y'all. Let me say this. Let me say this right here.
So y'all was an Alabama fan, DC.
Yeah. We got two Alabama fans on this side right here. So okay, listen. He got on the Alabama bandana. See, he got on the bandana.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Hey man, listen. Y'all better not be talking bad about the Dallas Cowboys on that. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all better not be talking bad about
I forgot you was a Cowboys fan.
Feel me? You know what I'm saying? That ain't happening.
All I'm saying about the Cowboys. All I'm gonna say about the Cowboys this year.
That's good, Marcus. That's good, Marcus.
That's all I'm gonna say about the Cowboys. Good. The Cowboys, if they lean on the defense, good. I'm gonna be truthful about everything I see. If they lean on the defense, and they not let Dak throw the ball 40 times a game, they'll do something.
Yes, Lord. Jesus.
If they can do that, they'll be fine. But when Dak start throwing the ball 35, 40 times a game, that's when you're going to start seeing
25.
So he needs to stay around that 25, 28 mark.
You need to stay on the 20, boss. You need to stay on the 20. Okay. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'll let you finish. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
No. I was done. I was just saying that's all they need to happen with the Cowboys. If that happen, Cowboys got a chance. They may represent the NFC in the Super Bowl this year. But as you know, they are. You can stay on the show. In words of Stephen A., they are an accident waiting to happen. So we'll see what happens. So
good God, bro, you almost made it. You almost made it without jabbing. You almost made it through without jabbing the Cowboys, man. Y'all, man.
You know,
everybody want to jab the Cowboys. I understand. I understand. Everybody want to be a winner, be affiliated with a winner. And when you can't be affiliated with the winner, then you start hating.
30 years.
You start hating, man. I understand.
Ain't won in 30 years.
Nick, I understand, man. Nick, who your team, man? Who your team? Steelers. You kind of like a Steelers fan.
No, I'm not. Okay. It is actually the Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are my team, and for the simple fact, the Panthers
got big. Got big.
The reason why the Panthers are my team, and it's not because of Bryce Young. It's because
now it makes sense, don't it? It all just came together.
Oh my gosh, man! For one, the Panthers did not even have a number 1 draft pick. They traded up for the Bears to get that pick. That's the reason why Bryce Young is in Carolina. But anyway, the reason why the Panthers are on my team is because of number 1 fact that they drafted one Cameron Jarrell-Newton, and he's the last man that took the Panthers to the Super Bowl. So that's the reason why I rock with Carolina Panthers. So yes,
Jesus, man,
that's Nick, Carolina's last MVP quarterback.
Bryce Young and this Bryce Young, man. Let me tell you something I used to hate. The way Bryce Young used to smile when he just like destroy you, man. Just get on my nerves, man. He used to just score touchdowns on you. Have this crazy little smirk.
Yeah.
Bro, stop smiling like that. Man.
It wasn't
stop smiling like that, man.
It wasn't until after he left. It wasn't until after his the last couple of games he had at Alabama. I was like, all right, Bryce Young really good. No, but before that, I was mad. I was like, bro, man, this dude.
You escape the pocket, do a pirouette, do some ballet stuff, and for a touchdown. Then he had a little smiley smirk on his face.
Bryce Young was good, man. Bryce Young was amazing. I wish he would have came.
I know, man, but I used to be hating, man. I used to be hating. Then he want to do that little smiling. Man, get on my nerves. Okay. Back to Samford, man. We just done left Samford and went. Well, we in the SEC because we talking about Bryce Young, man. All right, man. QB rotation. Y'all satisfied with the QB? Everybody satisfied with QB rotation?
So far.
Yeah.
From in Samford, they adjusted it. What you think, Marcus?
Okay. Long as we use it sparingly, I would say red zone situations inside the 20. We should be good because I don't really want to give Ashford the lease to just start doing too much.
Okay. Nick, you good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Dre, you think it's balanced enough now?
Yeah, they gotta let Thorne do his thing, man, until he blow it up. If he blow it up, they gotta let him do his thing.
Exactly.
Okay. Last question on this right here, and then we're gonna go somewhere else. What grade will you give Auburn through the first 3 games? God, we're going to the 4th game already, man. That's crazy. Yeah. What grade would you give Auburn through the first 2 games? I mean, we're going A, B, C, D, F. You know what I'm saying? So, Drell, from the outside looking in, as an Alabama fan,
right down the middle.
We don't want no sugar on it, man. Give us, what you give
C, just right down the middle. C. I ain't seen enough from either side to say this team is really, really bad or this team is really, really good. But I done seen good things and I done seen bad things, so I gotta stay right down the middle.
So, Dre, you that teacher that, bro, everybody don't want to take because you be flunking people. You that teacher, man. God, Dre, you just gave him a C? Okay, God, Dre, you bro, that's dang. Bro, they undefeated? Okay, let me ask you this. Stay right there. What you get Alabama then? So Alabama must be about to get an F.
But hey, why you playing?
What you get Alabama the first 3 games, bro?
F.
Okay.
I gotta agree with
There ain't no sugarcoating that.
Oh my God. Alabama's so bad, bro.
You don't be playing, man. Okay. Nick, Nick, what you get Alabama? What you get Auburn first 3 games?
So far the season has kind of went how I said it was gonna go.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna give them a B minus, something like that, right? Just
So
because the offense been up and down. The defense, I think the defense is what the defense is gonna be for the rest of the season. I think that I still think this offense has a chance to get better. And now after seeing them against Samford and actually letting Thorne run the offense and throw the ball a little bit, I'm gonna put it like this. I don't think this game plan was as vanilla or as base as the first 2 games were. I thought they threw a little bit something extra in there, a little bit. I would like to see Jeremiah Cobb get a little bit more playing time. I think Jeremiah Cobb is something serious. Would like to see excuse me, I'm sorry. I would like to see Shane Hooks become a big part of the offense. Love to see Nick Martyr step in. That's a nice big frame, but Fairweather, he's gonna be a problem if they can find a way to get him the ball. But right now I probably want B minus.
Okay, we're gonna get into that. Okay, Marcus, what grade you give?
I'm gonna have to go B plus. Same reason, almost what Nick said. Defense looks A-ish. Offense C. So I'm waiting on them. I'm waiting on them to pull it together. If they can have a complete game, I think they're gonna be scared. But the offense got to have a complete game. Defense has been stout holding it together. So I'm gonna go B plus.
Okay, I give them a B as well, man. Straight down the middle, I give them a B because they are undefeated. They went to Cal, man. That was a hard game to from adjustment standpoint. Going across the country and dealing with the travel and all that stuff, time zones, and they pulled out the W. So I give them a B straight down the line. All right. Well, we're right here, Nick. What you get Alabama? Right quick, Nick. Alabama. Yeah.
Like I tried to tell everybody, man. Everybody was focused on the quarterback position, man. But I told everybody, Alabama got way more problems than just the quarterback position, man.
Okay, we gonna get everybody hold that. Okay, I got it. Okay, we gotta hold Alabama because we're gonna talk about Alabama. Everybody just stay tuned. We gonna hit Alabama. So what you give them? What you give them, Marcus? Did you know?
I give them a D minus.
Okay. Dang, bro. I give them a Jesus, man. Alabama look bad. I'm gonna give them a D, man. I'm gonna give them. I ain't gonna flunk. I ain't gonna flunk them. I ain't gonna flunk them yet.
I'm gonna ask this question.
Gonna flunk them, man. I'm gonna just.
When was the last time you seen a Nick Saban coached Alabama team look like this? What, his first year at Alabama?
First year,
man. But I'm gonna tell y'all this, and this why I'm giving them. This why I'm not flunking them because, bruh. Again, I said this before. The trigger man. If the trigger man ain't functioning properly, he'll make the whole team look like a F. You be like, bro, they trash. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
if he was playing well, it would cover up a lot of stuff, like Bryce Young did.
Yes,
he's not. It's just you can't cover it up no more.
Yeah. So, well, I don't know, but this is the thing though. I haven't seen the answer. They already exhausted all 3 of their quarterbacks, bro.
It's bigger than the quarterback, man.
Stop. Y'all stop. We gonna come back down back.
Yeah.
We'll come back down back.
Okay. I got you.
All right. Let's stop. So we good. All right. Now next, everybody, brace yourself. We headed to Texas A&M, baby.
Oh my God.
We headed to Texas A&M.